You ever open your bank app, not because you need to buy something, just to check if you're still okay? You scroll for a second, see your balance, and technically, nothing's wrong. There's money there. You've paid your bills, you're not in some emergency, you're doing fine. And yet, there's this quiet tension, sitting in the background, like something could go wrong at any moment. So you close the app. The feeling doesn't go away. It just stays there, subtle, constant. And at some point you start wondering, why do I still feel broke when I'm not actually broke anymore? If you've felt that, even once, this isn't random. Most people grow up believing something very simple. If you earn more, you'll feel better. If your income increases, your stress decreases. If you're not struggling to survive anymore, you'll finally relax. That's the expectation. And for a while, it even feels true. The first time your income increases, it changes things. You feel lighter, more capable, more in control. But then, slowly, something shifts. The same number that once felt like progress starts to feel normal, then expected, then not enough. And that's the part no one prepares you for. Because from the outside, your life looks better. You're earning more than before, maybe even more than people around you. But inside, pressure didn't disappear. It just changed form. Now, instead of worrying about survival, you're worrying about stability. Instead of asking, can I get through this month? You're asking, am I actually safe long term? And that question is much harder to answer. So people assume something is wrong with them. I should feel grateful. I should feel relaxed by now. Why does it still feel tight? But the truth is, you're not broken. You're just experiencing something almost no one talks about, because the financial system teaches you how to earn and not how to feel secure. And those are two very different things. Let's slow this down for a second, because your brain doesn't track money logically. It tracks it emotionally. Your brain follows one simple question. Am I moving forward, or am I falling behind? That's it. It doesn't care about your exact income. It doesn't care about exact expenses. It cares about movement. At first, you compare yourself to your past, where you started when things were difficult, when every rupee mattered, so progress feels meaningful. But that doesn't last because your brain adapts. Now the comparison changes to your friends, your coworkers, the people you see online. And suddenly, what felt like progress feels average, and average doesn't feel safe. Your lifestyle doesn't grow in big jumps. It grows quietly. You order food a little more, upgrade your phone, move to a better place. Small decisions, logical decisions. But together, they reshape your baseline. And here's the key. Once something becomes normal, your brain stops seeing it as optional. It becomes necessary. Even if your life is stable right now, your brain doesn't trust stability because it's seen how fast things change. Layoffs, unexpected expenses, sudden problems. So it keeps asking, what if this doesn't last? And that question creates a constant low-level anxiety, not panic, just unease. At some point, money stops being just survival, it becomes identity. Am I successful? Am I doing enough? Am I behind? And now, it's not just about money anymore, it's about you. So what actually changes this? Not more money, not a bigger paycheck. What your brain really wants is certainty, a sense that you're in control, that one bad situation won't break you. And here's the shift. People chase income. What they actually need is margin. That space between what comes in and what goes out, because that space creates calm, not the number, the space. Start with awareness. Notice how often you check your bank balance, not to act, but for reassurance. That tells you everything. Look at your baseline. What feels necessary now? Ask yourself, do I actually need this? Or did it just become normal? Create margin, even small, because that's what gives your mind breathing room. And watch comparison. Because sometimes, not enough comes from what you see, not what you actually live. Feeling broke when you're actually doing fine is confusing because your life looks okay, doesn't feel okay. But most of the time, Nothing is wrong. Your brain is trying to protect you, not punish you. So instead of chasing more, understand the feeling, build stability slowly, because in the end, this isn't about a number. It's about a life where money doesn't feel like constant tension. So if you still feel broke sometimes, even when you're doing fine, it doesn't mean you've failed. It just means you're human and you're figuring out something deeper than money.